Hey there, welcome to another movie about Bitcoin news. To begin, I'd like to say I'm sorry about our member live stream today. There was a problem with the live stream link. I'm sorry to anyone who is listening who is a member of our group. But the recording has been posted. There were some technical issues. Anyway, I think it was because I messed up the settings a little. But that should be fixed now that the recording is up. Some people could join, but others couldn't. It won't happen again, I promise. Next, I want to let you know that I posted a movie about Tau on Twitter because a lot of people asked me to. This is before we start talking about the microstructure. An awful lot of people asked for Tau, but I haven't put it on YouTube. Please visit Twitter if you're interested in Tau and check it out. You can also follow us on Twitter. Now let's look at the small parts of Bitcoin. And I must say that there isn't much going on here. There was a small pump after the price hit the low point on Friday, but overall we are still in a range. Since the price hasn't hit a new high, it hasn't left the area. On the other hand, we had something that looked like a triangle print. But it's not an Elliott wave triangle because there aren't enough waves for that. I also think it's interesting that it broke out and we're now trying it again. Now that you've seen the film, you probably already know if the second test worked or not. I'm not necessarily saying that we should go up right away. I still think a test of approval would be better. I don't think this is necessary or anything, but I think it would look better if there was at least some touch support. But sometimes these sideways consolidations happen, okay? That's why the main thing to remember is, and that's kind of how I see this third wave still happening. Remind yourself that this is the start of a 5-wave move up. On September 16th, we made a low in wave B here. And I think this is wave 1, wave 2, and wave 3 is probably not done yet because the move up that peaked on Friday didn't reach the 1.38 extension, which is usually my first choice for a third wave's ideal target. So I think this is a 3-wave rally, probably in wave only. After that, it could be a B wave or an internal fourth wave of this third wave. It doesn't really matter to me. Based on what I see, this is possibly the third wave that is still coming together. The third wave could still reach 64,800 or even 65,814. Then, as I said, we should get another 4-5 rhythm, which should get us out of here. 5 should then get us to between 66,540 and 67,000. So this is where the big action is. I mean, the weekly candle closed not long ago and not much changed. There was a small pump. Now this test of the trend line again. Shouldn't we check to see if it's true? I will think we are on our way to 64,800 if it does, and the market breaks above the last high. I think we should still be aware that we could get another test of support because we haven't broken out of the range or above last week's highs. That being said, it's now last week, not really necessary. Since we are looking at an upside diagonal pattern, I think that this move up from the B wave low on September 16th is a diagonal pattern. The move down could be wave B of 3, which isn't necessary, but it is possible. This move down could reach 60,220 or 60,990 if it turns out to be necessary. There's no need for it. What I mean is that if the market just needs that correction, if the sideways correction or just hitting the 38.2 retracement here isn't enough, then it's not needed. We need to make room for the market. It can go back to the 78.6 pullback to 60,220 if it needs to, even though that would be a pretty deep move. What else am I going to say? That means we should expect prices to go up next week as long as 60,220 stays the same. If there is to be another test of support, I would like there to be a response and then another rally here. If we go straight up above today's high, I think we are already in the C wave to the upside. Next, we'll take the straight route higher to 64,800. Other than that, there wasn't much price action over the weekend. Tomorrow might bring a little more movement. I hope the news was good for you. Please click like, comment, and subscribe if you did. Also, if you like the videos a lot, please check out the channel membership. Also, don't forget to follow us on Instagram and Twitter for more posts. Thanks for seeing it. Goodbye.